Hi, my name is Lee Johnson, and this is for my mobile and data management class. What I'm in the process is doing is creating a folder on my desktop, which is called City in Motion, which I'm going to keep all my video attributes. The reason that this is essential is that I need to find a quick way to find all the attributes that I will be working with to put this demo reel together. So if I take you on a quick journey, I'll let you know step by step the specifics of what I'm doing and why. Uh, Double click the file, which is on my desktop. It navigates you to that folder, which I have several other subfolders within it, which is holding all my footage. It goes from Cleveland Steel Yard, Guardians of Traffic, MLK, Curves in the Road, Playhouse Square, Progressive Field, and Smoking Light. The reason that I did that, I needed to be more specific on how I wanted to describe these video attributes so I can get to them quickly. So what we're going to do, we're going to click the very first one, which is Cleveland's Steel Yard. There's several other videos that's going to accompany this video, but I felt it was necessary just to put one in at the present time. So I'm going to double click it, and it brings up this panel, but it popped up the QuickTime movie. But here you go. The QuickTime movie, which is here, which is 3 seconds in duration, of a factory that's pumping white smoke. I wanted to do this in, pretty much QuickTime to show the smoke billowing real quick. But at this present time, I don't think this footage is real good footage based on this box being on the line. So I'm going to close out on that, and we're going to move on. So I come here to Guardians of Traffic, which I have 3 different videos in there. I'm just going to randomly click on 3, which is Guardian of Traffic, which I have a medium shot of the statue that sits across the bridge. Or you maybe saw the statue in the movie Major Leagues 1 and 2, which is a very iconic part of Cleveland. And it goes over a bridge, or it's over to this bridge called Carnegie Bridge or Carnegie Bridge. Love this footage. If we scroll back over, there's some more time lapse. This is MLK, which is a roadway that gets you to a major highway in the city. So I double click on that and click on that footage. As you can see, it's properly named up here. I'm sorry, that's not what it's supposed to be named, but this is the MLK footage. It's 2 minutes and 19 because it's time lapse, and I wanted to get the feel of a city going at a rapid speed, so you can see that it's very good footage. The way I did this, that I mounted the camera in the front seat, put a sandbag on it so it can stay stable. So you virtually see no bounce in this video, which is pretty good footage. I'm proud of myself on this one. Let me close that out. My next one would be Playhouse Square Dust, which is another time lapse, because what I wanted to do with this on my particular plan is City in Motion. So I wanted to get the wet pavement, the lights at dusk, as the city goes to sleep. So this clip is about 1:10 in duration. So as you can see, I probably had this at 1 frame per second, recording this, because I wanted to make the transition of us going gradually to night. Even though I was standing there with this for about 30 minutes, it gave me a very crisp video, 1:10, but it was worth the wait. So you have to be patient as a filmmaker to get this type of aesthetics. You can see in the upper left-hand corner the clouds moving very gingerly, the gray spots and everything. You can see that the light, or the ambient lights, are getting brighter as the night sky is getting darker. And you can see the clouds rolling, people walking real quick. So it was one of my favorite footage, and I really truly enjoyed being down there that night because the weather was crisp, the ground was wet, which is a filmmaker's paradise to see these type of, things happening. As you can see, pretty nice footage. I'm going to close out on that. And then I'm going to go scroll back over progressive fill. Same thing. I pretty much have a very nice theme to this. So progressive fill. And you can see that the city, from the last few days that I've been shooting, the city has had a huge overcast, which I have loved. So it gives me a lot of variety to do some coloring up in here to make it look very, very gothic if I choose so. So this one is that this light took forever to change. So what helps this a lot is the clouds and the ambient noise. So it's pretty good. No, I didn't didn't time lapse this, but it was just still very unique. The slow cloud moving, the blinker on the cloud blinking, so on and so on. Scroll through this a little bit more. You see? That's pretty good. You close out on that. And then my last one, I was going to work one morning. And I was, I didn't carry my camera the last couple days, but I've been noticing that we just had a lot of rain, light rain. It wasn't really heavy or anything. So what I did with this one was pretty much get a nice close up, and I put it on slow motion. Quick time. Probably about 4 frames per second. No, this is slow motion. 60 frames per second. So you can see the rain dancing off the light and the smoke resonating from it. Minute and 14 seconds or so of footage, but I thought I really liked it and thought it was unique, so I recorded it. So I'm going to close that out. And those are my subfolders, which inside of my folders, inside of this folder called City in Motion. That's how I keep all my attributes together. I keep it on the desktop so I can easily locate it. I could easily put it in the document folder, but I chose not to do that. So that's how I keep my attributes and keep my workflow together so I can get to it quickly. Thank you for your time. My name is Lee Johnson. I hope I didn't bore you with my presentation. You have a good evening.